In this short tutorial, we will focus on timetable construction. There are two different interfaces available for creating and or maintaining timetables. These are the Visual Timetable Planner, or VTP, and the conventional table type interface. We will focus on the VTP first. From the main menu, navigate with the Airline Timetable VTP options to launch the VTP application. The Visual Timetable Planner loads as a separate application, allowing flexibility in setting up the display of the VTP on your monitor or monitors. It is most convenient to have two monitors connected to your computer so that the Visual Timetable Planner can be displayed on the one monitor and the remainder of the PerformOps suite be displayed on the other. There is quite a bit of information being displayed around the planner. I will start with orientating you on the panel on the right hand side. You'll recall the timetable flow status and the permissions that we can control these with. From this radio group, a selection is made and then timetables from the drop-down box will indicate or list all the timetables that are in that particular flow status. Selecting the released status and then the timetable drop-down box will show a different set of timetables. Should I have permissions for a particular status, I will be able to view those timetables. If I did not have permissions to a particular flow status, then the timetable box will remain blank. The aircraft types, city pairs, and routes drop-down boxes are drop-down boxes to filter or limit the amount of flights that will be displayed on the planner. For demonstration purposes, I will select the ERJ, aircraft type, and leave city pairs and routes on all. The day of week is a selection to control which day of the week is being listed or being built on the Visual Timetable Planner. I will leave this on Monday. The turn times is a block indicating the turnaround time prior to a flight. You will recall this being configured in the Operations Aircraft Route Times tab. I will select the times on for demonstration purposes. Equipment changes is a radio group that will allow or disallow changes from one aircraft type to the other. This will be demonstrated a bit later. Once the panel on the right is configured according to your requirements, select the Visualize button. PerformOps now uses the automatic first in, first out algorithm. The automatic first in, first out algorithm simply matches landing airport to takeoff airport and landing time to takeoff time and aircraft type. Making these matches and respecting turnaround times, a set of aircraft strings are created. On the vertical scale on the left, the minimum quantity of aircraft needed to complete the set of flights. On the horizontal scale at the top, time is reflected as a simple number, from midnight to midnight. Each block or object being drawn on the planner represents a flight or the turnaround time required prior to a flight. In the box, you will see the departure time, the arrival time, the aircraft type, and the route of the particular flight. The turnaround time object simply indicates the start time and the end time for preparing for the flight. The progress bar per aircraft on the far right is a simple indicator of the utilization of the aircraft in the 24-hour period of the planner. This is simply an indicator to be able to compare the utilization from one aircraft to the next. The display is completely flexible. The row height can be adjusted. The zoom width can be adjusted. The minimum subscale increments controls in what increment settings a flight can be adjusted. To demonstrate this, I will unlock this particular flight and then the flight can be moved on the horizontal axis. Notice, with the 5-minute subscale increment setting, the flight is jumped in 5-minute increments. The red colors indicate that the flight has been changed, and this change has not been submitted to the database yet. Managing and controlling individual flights will be covered in detail a little bit later. This concludes the overview of the interface tutorial.